MahaShivaratri is a famous Hindu festival celebrated each year in reverence of Lord Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction and regeneration. A Shivaratri is celebrated on the 13th night and 14th day of every lunar month. The Shivaratri in the month of Falguna, the last month of Hindu calendar, is MahaShivaratri, which means the great night of Shiva. It takes place just before the arrival of spring, usually in February or March in the Western calendar. It is celebrated across India and is a holiday in most states, and it is also a public holiday in Mauritius and Nepal. What is MahaShivaratri? The festival marks the end of winter and the arrival of summer and is a major observation in Hinduism. It is very significant to the Shaivism tradition of Hinduism, which worships Shiva as its primary deity. The MahaShivaratri is mentioned in several Puranas, Hindu literature, and presents different versions of this festival in referencing the icons of Shiva. MahaShivaratri is the night when Shiva is said to have performed the Dandavan Nritya, or the dance of primordial creation, preservation and destruction. According to believers, this saved the world from destruction. Hindu scholars say MahaShivaratri was the day when Shiva drank poisonous negativity to protect the world. MahaShivaratri is observed to mark a remembrance of overcoming darkness and ignorance in life in the world. Unlike most festivals, it is celebrated at night and is a solemn event. Shivaratri is also when Goddess Parvati and Lord Shiva married again. The festival is principally celebrated by offerings of bell tree, leaves to Lord Shiva, all-day fasting and an all-night-long vigil. On MahaShivaratri, Om Namah Shivaya, the sacred mantra of Shiva, is chanted through the day in Shiva temples. Special puja is held at homes and temples. Due to the link to Shiva's heavenly dance, many Hindus gather together for lively dance festivals, some of which can be seen 4 miles. The festival is international and is celebrated around the world. The lingam. Shiva is worshipped in the form of a lingam, Sanskrit for sign or distinguishing symbol, a pillar often placed on a receptacle that represents female creative energy. Together it represents the union of organs and the totality of creation. The use of the lingam as a symbol for Shiva was introduced after the Aryan immigration into India, having been taken from Aboriginal worship. According to Hindu legend, Brahma and Vishnu were busy arguing over which among the three was the most powerful god. On hearing this, Shiva manifested in the form of a huge, flaming lingam. It was agreed with Brahma and Vishnu that whoever was first to find the end of the blazing column of fire would be considered the greatest of the Hindu gods. Vishnu, in the form of a boar, started looking for the bottom of the lingam, while Brahma, in the form of a swan, started looking for the top. After years of searching, neither had found an end, and they both had to acknowledge Shiva as the most powerful. Flowers, incense and other offerings are made, while all through the day the devotees chant the sacred Panchakshara mantra dedicated to Lord Om Namah Shivaya. Bell tree. It is believed that Lord Shiva is fond of the bell tree, also known as the bilwa or bilva tree, and its leaves and fruit still play a main role in his worship. Huge gatherings take place in temples all over India, though the biggest celebration is held in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, where Lord Shiva is believed to have stayed. Special celebrations are held at Shiva shrines in Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh. All castes, divisions, of Hindu society participate in the worship of Shiva. The ceremonies surrounding Shivaratri are particularly popular with Hindu women, especially those wishing to become pregnant. What to do on MahaShivaratri? MahaShivaratri is the day to honor and celebrate Lord Shiva, honor life and celebrate existence. Most people spend the day of MahaShivaratri in prayer, meditation and celebration. Here is a list of what to do on MahaShivaratri. 1. Observe fasting. 2. Meditate. 3. Chant Om Namah Shivaya. 4. Attend MahaShivaratri puja or Rudra puja. 5. Worship the Shivlingam. 1. Observe fasting on the day of MahaShivaratri. Fasting detoxifies the body and curtails the restlessness of the mind. A mind that is not restless slips into meditation easily. Therefore, Fasting on MahaShivaratri serves to detoxify the body and aid meditation. It is recommended to fast with fruits or foods that are easily digestible. 2. Meditate on MahaShivaratri. The position of the constellations on the night of MahaShivaratri is considered very auspicious for meditation. So, it is advisable for people to keep awake and meditate on Shivaratri. In ancient times, people used to say, if you cannot meditate every day, do so for at least one day in a year. On Shivaratri day, keep awake and do meditation. 3. Chant Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya is the perfect mantra to chant on MahaShivaratri, as it immediately elevates your energy. Om, in the mantra, refers to the sound of the universe. It means peace and love. The 5 letters, Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya and Namah Shivaya indicate the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Chanting Om Namah Shivaya harmonizes the 5 elements of the universe. When there is peace, love and harmony in all the 5 elements, then there is bliss and joy. Along with Om Namah Shivaya chanting you can chant Shivtandav Stotram and Kalbharav Ashtakam. 4. Attend MahaShivaratri Puja or Ayudha Puja. Ayudha Puja or MahaShivaratri Puja is a special ceremony performed to honor Lord Shiva. It involves singing special Vedic mantras accompanied by certain rituals. Ayudha Puja brings positivity and purity to the environment and transforms negative emotions. Participating in the puja and listening to the chants helps the mind slip into meditation effortlessly. 5. Worship the Shivalinga. The Shivalinga is a symbolic representation of the formless Shiva. Worshipping the Shivalinga includes offering Belpatra, leaves of the bel tree, to it. Offering Belpatra represents offering 3 aspects of your being: Rajas, the aspect of you that is responsible for activity; Tamas, the aspect of you that brings inertia; and Sattva, the aspect of you that brings positivity, peace, and creativity. These 3 aspects affect your mind and actions. Surrendering the 3 to the divine brings peace and freedom. MahaShivaratri fast. WHO observes a fast. As a MahaShivaratri festival is approaching, it is the right time to observe a one-day fast, the Shivaratri fast or Shivaratri Vrat, seeking the blessings of Lord Shiva. All through India, many devotees observe the Shivaratri fast. They gather in Shiva temples around the Shivalinga with their offerings. They pray, chant, meditate and fast all day and night. The fast or Vrat is at the heart of the celebration and many follow it earnestly to increase the solemnity of their vows and intentions. This Vrat is different from those followed during other Hindu festivals, where devotees eat food after performing the puja of the deity. On this great night of Lord Shiva, the Vrat continues through the day and night. Let's find out what motivates people to undertake this amazing fast. What is the significance of the Shivaratri Vrat? 1. Setting the mental stage for a deep meditation. Fasting detoxifies the body and purifies the mind. Your body feels lighter and your mind feels more relaxed as the restlessness reduces. At the same time, the mind becomes more alert. When that happens, it is more prepared for prayer and meditation, which is the central aspect of MahaShivaratri celebration. 2. Increasing the power of your prayers. When both your mind and body are detoxified, there is greater strength in your intentions and prayers. When you combine the Shivaratri fast with meditation, you increase the possibility of your desires getting manifested. It is said that Lord Shiva's grace is bestowed upon you when you observe the Shivaratri Vrat with sincerity and devotion. Your wishes are fulfilled. 3. Focusing on meditation. Since MahaShivaratri is the day that meditation is 100 times more effective than other days, devotees solely focus on meditating on this auspicious day. Fasting enables you to control the body's natural processes, so you are not distracted from being one with yourself. 4. Absolving you of sins. Fasting frees the mind of negative emotions like greed, lust, anger, and anxiety. It is believed that when you fast and chant the Lord's names, you are absolved of all your sins. Some people survive on very little easily digestible food or simply water and milk. There is also a legend behind why people fast during MahaShivaratri. Story behind the MahaShivaratri fast. The devas, gods, and asuras, demons, were always at war with each other. However, in a rare show of solidarity, on the advice of Lord Vishnu, they churned the ocean of milk together for Amrita, the nectar of immortality. As they used Vasuki, the serpent king, who sits on Lord Shiva's neck, as a rope, the first thing that came out of it was the poison. The devas and asuras prayed to Lord Shiva requesting his help. The Lord drank all the poison and saved them. His consort, goddess Parvati, was worried that the poison would enter the Lord's body and cause him pain. So, she held his throat to stop the poison from spreading, for 1 day and 1 night, which is why he turned blue, and earning the name Nilakantha. Since Parvati fasted the entire day and night at this time, it has become an age-old tradition to fast and stay awake all night during MahaShivaratri.